Good afternoon, welcome to 3D Leisure at Home. I'm Gail Harkness and I work for Power Club in Glasgow, and I'm going to do fitness Pilates with you today. So this is only half an hour, guys, half an hour to really work on tightening our tummy. So working on strengthening the core and the back, and lengthening and stretching throughout, so those muscles will feel good at the end of this. Helps us to relax. Important as well that you breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth in Pilates. So we've got relaxing music. If you want to have a drink of water at hand, then drink and rest if you need it. You can try different exercises. If they feel too difficult, then just simplify, and if they are not hard enough, you can always make it a bit harder. So I'm going to start straight away because we've only got half an hour, and we want to be, as I said, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. So I am just thinking, I have my water here. I forgot to mention as well, we have Gail in the background today. So here we go. Big deep breath in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. Allow the shoulders to sink down. Breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. Now lift the shoulders as you breathe in. Squeeze up towards the ears and squeeze down on out breath, and breathe in, lift up. It's such a nice lengthening of the muscles on the neck when we push down. And then we're going to just stand, feet hip width apart, tummy drawn in tight, and just make sure you tighten up the glutes a little bit today so the shoulders are sinking down. Take a deep breath in, take one arm up to the ceiling, lift the spine, and breathe out and bring it down. Breathe in, lift the other arm up. Now lengthen, lift the head up towards the ceiling. And then on the next out in breath, take two hands up, breathing in. And breathe out. Just going to reach out to the side. So I want you to breathe in and lengthen and stretch and change. And in breath, reach, out breath, down. In breath and out breath. And one more. In and out. So we're just going to take it straight into a little roll down today. So we're going to take a deep breath in, and on out breath, drop the chin down and reach down towards the floor or onto the floor. Take a big deep breath in through the nose. On an out breath, arch the spine, be aware of drawing in the tummy and rolling up slow. And roll the shoulders. Squeeze the shoulder blades in. Take another deep breath in and breathe out and come down. And walk that out into a plank. Tummy up, really pulling in tight. And we're just going to tap here the shoulder. So we're in your plank. If you want to make this easier, bring your knees down onto the floor. We are up in the plank, and we're just going to tap and take it back. Tap and take it back. Breathe out and in, out and in, and hold this position. And on next out breath, I want you to lift one arm up to ceiling. If these are too difficult, bring your knees down onto the floor. So we're breathing out, we're reaching up, getting a nice stretch. Breathing in, bringing it back, holding the tummy up tight. Breathing out and in. And hold that tummy up. Really draw the belly button up to ceiling. Keep your head in line with your spine. Mine is lifting up just because I keep checking that I'm in on screen, but you would be looking down. So always think of your head as like an extension of your spine, so we're not dropping down as in We're just looking down and trying to keep the head lengthened as part of the spine. And we're holding tight. This tummy is up, hands grounded, spread your fingertips. And we're going to lift one leg. Breathe in and breathe out. Control, tummy in. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and out. And breathe in and out. And bring the knees down. Sit back. Stretch. Head onto floor, arms in front. And just stay stretching, relaxing. Ollie, come here. Come onto fours, knees under your hips, tummy up. Take a deep breath in and just push up the back, tighten up the tummy, drop the head down, curling up. And in breath, allowing the stomach to come down towards the floor, head and bottom lifting. So we're breathing out, we are bringing it into that curved spine. And breathing in, dropping the tummy down. So breathe out. And breathe in. And tummy center, so we want halfway between your up and your down. I'm going to take a deep breath in and we're breathing out and extend fingers and the hand, fingers and toes, and bring it back. Take a deep breath in and breathe out and extend. And bring it back. And then next time, take it out on out breath, hold, and breathe in, down, hand and toe, breathe out and lift, stretch, lengthen, breathe in, touch down, and breathe out, lengthen, and bring it back. Take a deep breath in through the nose, breathe out, extend, lengthen the fingertips, reach, and take a deep breath in, hand down, toe down, breathe out, lift, breathe in and breathe out, and one more time, and bring it back and sit back. So we're going to come over onto our sit bones and we're just going to reach back. Arms are forward, legs are bent, hands forward. Take a deep breath in and breathe out and just ease back with the shoulders. The chin has a space underneath. The tummy is drawing down. And just keep holding, sorry. And take a deep breath in and breathe out and come lower. Now if this is too difficult, just come back up. Just sink back. If it's too easy, come back lower. Draw the belly button down extra tight. Now we're going to take it up with the legs, so we're lifting up. So this is like your tabletop. You should be able to balance something on there without it slipping off each side. So the heels in line with the knees, and we are reaching up. If this is too hard, take those feet down back onto the floor. And we're going to take it lower with the back, so this tummy is extra tight. Drawing navel down to spine, really squeeze it. And from there, we're going to come up, toes back, lift, get the stretch into the spine. Now breathe out and curl, the back is arched. Breathe in, lift, nice long, lifting the head up to the ceiling and arching, and come back. And again, we're going to take a deep breath in, breathe out, come back, lift the legs, again these legs. Now if you want to make this a little bit more difficult, you can lift the legs up, you can reach up. We're just holding down tight. If this is too difficult, take it back or take it onto the floor. Your options. Hold it. And if you can, we're going to gently just cross. We're crossing these feet and we're going to hold. And then we're going to cross. And if these are too difficult, take it down, come up, have a rest, come back in. If you're still keeping going, you're doing good. Tummy in. And little stretch. Okay, we're going to touch our hip and our heels from that same position. If it's too hard, you can always lie down on the floor and you can just reach on the floor from the hips to the ankles. But if not, just join me, legs up, and we are touching hips and heels. Extend the legs out and in, out and in. Nice and controlled, tummy tight. Squeeze it, squeezed, and so good. Keep it going. Nice tight belly button, working the core, squeezing tight. Doing so good. 4 more to go. Last one. And rest. Excellent. Okay, we're going to just come onto our side, into our side plank. So we have our knee on the floor, would be, if you haven't done it before, shoulder right above your elbow, and the knee is back in line. So the knee isn't forward, your knee is back. So when you look down your body, shoulder, hip, toe in line together. Perfect alignment, and out breath, we are lifting up, guys. So if you want to make this harder, offset your feet, one in front of the other, and the other one hardest, feet on top. And we're going to extend this arm into a big stretch. Taking a deep breath in, we're going to try and bring elbow to knee and back. Breathe out and in. Now it's important you don't drop down with the hip. If you feel you are doing that, then you can come back onto the knee grounded. Breathe out and in. Really work to lengthen the fingers and the toes on the stretch. Crunch, bring your elbow and knee, and if you're still in your up position, we'll do a couple more. Breathe out and in, out and in, and relax. Okay, we're going to just swivel around to the other side, coming back down. So you know your choices. Elbow down, thanks for joining me. And we are coming up. One of your choice, knee on the floor, feet on top, and this arm is extending up to ceiling. The two hip bones are facing forward, so you're not leaning back here. And we're going to take it over, nice long stretch. I'm going to take a deep breath in through the nose and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. In, and as I said, you can have this knee on the floor. Don't allow this hip to drop. Keep it going. Breathe out and in Really stretch, lengthen, breathe out and in, and relax down. Excellent. So we're going to come back onto elbows this time from your plank. So again, important to really draw the tummy up. Don't have the bottom up like a sort of little triangle. You want the bottom down flat, and we're aiming to just lift the arm. So we're down on the floor, and I hope you can see me. Stand back into your plank, draw the tummy up, and I'm going to give you options here to make this easier or harder. So easier would be to bring your knees down onto the floor. Harder will be to hold up, and then we're going to lift the arm. So I want you to give me a little punch out to the front, back, punch out to the side, back, and change. Are we ready? Tummy tap up tight, and we're holding. Breathe. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, punch forward, breathe in and out. Take a deep breath in, breathe out and in and back. And this time, do out, breathe out, in and back. Breathe out, in and back. If it's too difficult, come onto the knees. Try and keep your shoulders level to the floor, so you're not lifting the shoulder up. Have a little rest, sit back, stretch. So we're going to come forward, back full arms, hands under shoulders, stand back into your plank and drop the bottom down, lift the tummy up, head long, long neck. And we want to be bringing one leg in between the arms. So if you can't bring the foot in one move, so you might find you can only come to here, then you can assist this leg forward. If you can, do it in one move. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, bring that foot forward. Now I'm taking my hip down, pushing down into the floor. So I'm pushing downwards with this hip, getting a stretch onto this hip flexor, and really breathe out and push down, breathe in and hold, and breathe out and push down. So we're going to be leaning, reaching up on in-breath with this outer hand up to the ceiling. So we take a deep breath in, and we breathe out, and we stretch up. Push the shoulder in, so we have like straight line between the two shoulders. And then I want you to come under and reach back to the knee. So we breathe in, reach up to ceiling. Breathe out, tuck under to the knee. To make that easier, just bring that knee onto the floor, the back knee, and just reach back. So breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. In and out. Bring the hands back, push down, take a deep breath in, and take that leg back into your plank. So one move if you can, hold it, tummy up. So we're going to do the same on the other side. Take a deep breath in, the other leg, bring that leg forward. Push down with the hip. You want to feel the hip flexor lengthening just by dropping this hip down. This leg is at a 90-degree bend, and we are just pushing down with this hip. So we want to be taking the opposite arm up on in-breath, outer hand. So here we go, guys. Take a deep breath in, really stretch. Breathe out, tuck under to the knee. Breathe in, reach up, breathe out. And be aware of this shoulder pushing back at the top. Breathing out, your modification is that knee to floor. You can still work through this with that knee grounded. We'll go 2 more. Really reach, stretch. Push down with that hip. Keep the pressure pushing down, breathing in and breathing out. Hand back, one each side. Take a deep breath in through the nose, step back on out breath. In breath, hold, tummy up. Out breath, really tighten the belly button. In breath, out breath, tighter. In breath and out. Really, really squeeze that tummy up. And then we're going to take the left leg up to ceiling on in breath, and then bring that leg, knee out to the outside of the elbow. So breathe in, reaching up, push the chest down and the shoulders. Breathe out, knee to the outside. If it's too difficult, come down onto the knee instead of the straight leg. Breathe in and breathe out, and take it back to 4s. Standing back, take a deep breath in through the nose, breathe out, stand back, tummy up, and on next in breath, take the right leg up. So in breath, leg up, chest down, head down, out breath, knee outside the elbow. In breath, out. In, out. We've got 1 more. In and out. Bring that knee down. Cat stretch. Take a deep breath in, breathe out. And in, really mobilize your spine. Breathe out. And breathe in. And come back onto seated. We're going to lie down. So we want to roll down. We haven't got much time left, so time's run away with me again. So take a deep breath in and breathe out and roll all the way back down to the floor. So this little hip up, arch in the back, breathing out. Extend, breathe in, come up and reach up, lengthen the spine. Breathe out, roll down. And breathe in. And if you want to make this easier, you can just come to halfway. Don't have to go all the way down, or you can have your legs straight out to the front, making it a bit harder. And we'll go 1 more. Think of the back, each vertebrae coming down 1 by 1, nice and gently onto the mat. And on in-breath, peeling yourself off the mat, 1 by 1, vertebrae lifting, stretch. And next one, roll down, take a deep breath in, breathe out, bring it down. Bring the hands down onto the side, bend the legs, feet close to your bottom. And we're going to just lift straight up and down. So it's not the mobilization one, whereas you're curling up, it's a straight up and down with the hip and bottom lifting. So take a deep breath in, breathe out, lift, breathe in, down, breathe out and in. So really fire up the hamstrings, tighten the glutes, breathe out and in, clench your buttock cheeks, breathe out, in. Force the feet into the ground, work the hamstrings harder. If you want to make this harder, lift one leg 90 degrees and up and down. Breathe out and in, all the way down and up. Push push, squeeze, change legs, other leg. If you're still grounded on both, that's fine. Breathe out and in, out and in. Really squeeze. Don't allow the hip to drop on one side, guys. Keep it going. So you're lifting, but the hips stay level. You're not dropping to one side. 2 more, and 1, and rest. Hug the knees in, give a little roll side to side, and then grab your knees, pull yourself up. Okay, we're going to take the feet, and if you can't do this with balance, then you can have the arms behind. So we're aiming to grab our toe, and we're aiming to lift the legs, and then take the legs wide. Now lift the chest, squeeze the stomach in. If you lose your balance, keep trying, keep smiling. Yay, it's Friday. What about bringing them in? Back out. Lift the chest, tummy in. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. 1 more. In and out. Legs back. I want to just do this one quickly. I want you to just feel this little stretch. I want you to roll over onto your tummy, and I just want you to bring your knee out to the side. So say left side, bring the knee up and allow the sinking down of the hip towards the floor. I'm on elbows. And if you want to push this harder, you can bring it up onto full arms and try and keep the 2 hips pushing down. Now you'll feel this really big stretch on this inner thigh, the hip flexor, and breathe through it. And we want to be taking this nice and slowly. So we want to be taking this outer arm underneath, bringing the shoulder all the way down onto the floor. And then you can nicely lift the other arm up here to the ceiling, take it over, and then grounded with both hands down, grab the knee and bring it into an outer thigh stretch. Really work to ease this knee down. On out breath, look away from the knee. And from here, come back up with that arm, roll back onto the tummy, and then bring the other knee out. So this knee is coming out, and we are on elbows. So the hip is pushing downwards towards the floor. If you want to make it a bigger stretch, you can really push up. This will get a little work into the contraction of the back, the lower back. And then we want to bring this outer hand under, slide the shoulder onto the floor, rest the head, lift the arm up, roll over, arm grounded, and take this knee, guys. So you're now taking this other knee down onto the floor. Trying to make sure you can see me. And stretch. Work it to ease down. And then we want to be bringing that arm back up, and we can roll nicely onto the tummy, and we can come onto fours, and then you can just roll over onto the sit bones, cross the legs. And we're just going to do a little waist stretch, hand behind. Take a deep breath in, lengthen up, breathe out, lift the chest, and breathe in through the nose, breathe out. It's kind of almost like a little C on the arm. Back, take a deep breath in and breathe out. Take a deep breath in through the nose and breathe out. Bring your heels together And on out breath, drop your knees down. Done so good. Hope you enjoyed that today. Nice bit of core strengthening exercises there. And a little bit of mobility for the back. Really, really push down the knees. And let's put a little spine twist on this again. So knee is forward, arm behind, and just twist back, look over your shoulder. A little extra one for the back. Bring that leg in, this other leg in front, arm behind, bring the elbow over, and you can either just squeeze or you can grab the outer part of the thigh, ease the twist in here. And relax the feet to the front and just give a gentle little neck stretch. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, drop the chin down onto chest. Breathe in, hold. Breathe out, push down. And gently ease the head across on out breath, drawing this elbow down. If you don't want to do that, you can just do it without the hand. And the other side, take a deep breath in and breathe out. If you push this palm into the floor, it'll increase the stretch, or you might just have fingertips down, whichever. And come back. And I know I was 2 minutes over, I apologise, but hopefully you enjoyed that with me today. I will be back next week for Fat Burning Stream on Thursday at 7:30 in the morning and 12 o'clock for Fitness Pilates, which is the half hour. So hopefully you have a fantastic weekend, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you're enjoying all the classes, and go on to have a good weekend. Sunny Glasgow today, so this makes it happier. So take care, look after yourself, stay well, and bye.